From Cleveland, Ohio, USA, the challenger, the reigning NABO Super Flyweight Champion, Antonio Carita Nieves. The reigning and defending undefeated WBO Super Flyweight Champion of the world, Naoya Monster Inoue.
Listen to my command. Protect yourself at all times. Good luck.
From Inoue's maybe the bout. Here is the introduction to the monster.
And he's called the monster, Andre, but according to CompuBox, it's his left hook. And he hasn't unfurled that one quite yet. Of course, underlines the fact that his offense 1-2 again. He says his best punch is his with one. But you can see that it's quick to begin the fight. Behind the jab on a classic 1-2.
It's the power behind the jab, like you just mentioned, so that's definitely an asset.
Nieves is quite aware that he's up against a guy who's regarded.
He's trying to get in there, and he's trying to also punch with Inoue.
Announced his presence in the ring with one good hard counter left hand shot that landed on Inoue.
He's waiting, or he's waiting for Inoue.
And already we've seen one thing that some fighters wait a long time to learn.
Vicious left hand to the body from Inoue.
He's a 115-pounder, boy. Inoue has been a little bit wide. But you can see the form.
Left hand to the body, placement rather than power. Now combinations.
Never out of position. And that's the same thing you see with Inoue right now. He's always in position to punch, regardless of...
Nieves is aware of the jab, so a couple of times Inoue leads with the left hook.
He's all the right things. I just don't know if he can translate that physically.
Tries to deliver the body. Inoue did a great job of blocking.
Waiting for Inoue to punch and punching with him to land his own shot. The force that Inoue throws with, the power is obvious.
Inoue has never been knocked down.
And this is where Inoue has had his way so far, so he wants to make him on
ringside.
These guys are so small, you go, boy, he hits like a light. Boxing world has their eyes peeled right now on this fight. Because Inoue,
he bothered Nieves with that hard right hand off the jab. Nieves trying to come back with some body shots.
Given those circumstances, the question here is, can Inoue impose his...
Father taught him well. He's fundamentally sound. And that power he has behind those fundamentals don't hurt it up.
Feint, there's the feint. Inoue wants to wait a little bit to punch sometimes. Punch in between when he's
take a knee in an amateur fight. So he has had one knockdown scored against him, although he says...
And that's a compliment.
Inoue just standing in, looking, waiting, and he launches again.
Those who have seen him and followed him, he tries to set his stuff up, and Nieves feints and make him uncomfortable.
The puncher is obviously you can get caught with a clean shot. Good shot from Nieves.
Right hand of the punch. Now Inoue sticking the jab. That's his game. I think at the end of the day, if there was one thing that
when one guy is coming up from below the flyweight division, and the other guy is coming down from the 122. He's been saying such glowing things.
This right hand by Inoue drives Nieves back just a little bit. Got Nieves to the body, and he followed up with a looping right hand upstairs.
It's not.
Won the first fight for Juan Francisco Estrada. It was having his feet flat on the canvas.
22 pounds. You know, this being his American TV debut, people want to see what they have here.
Love the way he extends the jab. Maximum impact. No shot yet from Inoue in this round. Now he goes downstairs and comes back up, maximizing the power in his punches in the second half of the fight.
Yeah, he was always in position to punch.
10 seconds.
Second warning flag in front of the bell.
That saved Nieves right there.
The official timekeeper, Pat Russell, stopped the fight between Tim Bradley and Jesse Vargas. When he heard that sound, driver's license back in Bangkok, it would say, "We cap seal one guy." He just did something you occasionally see Gennady Golovkin do. He saw the
Use kind of classic technical defense. You think that'll be a problem against the next level?
Tonight and his opponents previous to this night. He has an
always to be in the right position on his feet, and he throws when he wants to.
He's not necessarily
You know, Jimmy, it's amazing his accuracy.
A responsible fighter. who's not really doing anything glaringly wrong. You just, catch him in an exchange. Oh, what a hook. I think Inoue has to put Nieves away here in this round or next. Here pretty soon, maybe he can do that. But
One way for Nieves. He works at a PNC bank full
He's a
time.
pick-up type puncher. He'll throw a jab, he'll throw a lead right hand, then he'll throw a 2 or 3 punch combination. He's steady.
Schedule 12. You can see that Harold Letterman, unofficially, not surprisingly,
It remains to be seen. Inoue is only 24 years old, so his reflexes are at their very height right shot. Sometimes the game plan can go out the window quick.
I'm talking about Inoue. When he throws a punch, man, he don't miss.
And yet it's coming out wrong because of what Inoue's doing. His fighter has a chance, as though he's not taking a beating.
full time in Cleveland. And this week, he was profiled in the Wall Street Journal.
Much better round this round.
Well, Inoue, it seemed to me,
Inoue, what's good for him here in terms of the business of his...
Inoue is trying to pick up where he left off. He knows Nieves was hurt in that last round.
the punch as it was traveling through the air to give it a little bit lift over the top and get it down to the face. Now there's a...
That will be a problem down the stretch if he continues to fight.
It's a heavy jab, meaning his weight comes out over his...
All of a sudden, it's excuse me, gentlemen.
He'll respond to an opportunity.
Absolutely.
He's a pick-em type puncher until he gets his guy.
This is just a brilliant round. This was a one-sided pile-driving round.
Every time you hit this kid and you turn, you're getting some good stuff off. But you can't stop, man. You got
How do
to
you have it through 3 unofficially?
Okay, so you're making it 3-0, 30-27. Naoya Inoue.
What's the trainer supposed to tell him? You want to throw in the towel already? It's not...
CEO of the banking company made clear that he's aware of the kid. Took the first minute of this round off to allow Nieves to throw some punches and let his dad and his son. There are emotional implications when the father
of his career is just a kind of sameness to every round in an extended fight.
To see how hurt he still is.
Still gets that jab through. Really amazing job he's doing. 3-0 Inoue.
Even though it's only the 4th round out of 12, he does need to keep it in his early to mid-30s. He'll have to make those adjustments and modify
His
his
front foot when he throws it. Oh,
and it sets up power shots like
this
that.
guy hurts, and then he throws a combination.
I like that.
His straight right hand is extremely accurate. It's amazing.
Stick with the game plan, but the game plan's not working, but come up with a better one right now.
I'm not in that position because when you're in the position that Nieves is in again, it's just really, really tough.
Let his clock wind down a little bit.
Yeah, I think that was by design. I don't
Do
know.
you like it, or would you have stayed away from it?
I mean, ideally, I think it's a great thing, but I think from what I've seen,
As Inoue continues to track him down, pin him against the ropes, and pound him with power shots.
You see why he's called the monster. When a guy has fast hands,
Fire style.
a lot of time between now and then, though.
Which are discouraging to Nieves.
Well, you could happen to
implement that game plan when you're getting hit heavy with heavy shots to the head and the body, like Nieves.
opportunistic, Jim, as you said.
Accuracy. See that? I mean, Nieves has got his hands held up.
Do you go technical or do you apply? Or do you appeal to his heart? Do you motivate him?
As his banking career goes forward, and he said, I'm never going to give up my day job. Top fighter in the sport, an average of 37. He's doing 41 jabs per round here tonight.
もう少しだリードも払うフェイントエンド
Lead punch, body, lead punch, body.
Over the years, and some of them have been among the sport's most famous duos, including, of course,
Inoue was resting, or if he was trying to let the punishment from the previous round sink in a little bit, but they either work extremely well or they implode right before us. It's one of the
Capture their imagination.
Nieves trying to slip away to the side, slip away to the side.
He energetically applies all those things. It's a nightmare for the athletic ability to avoid punches and doesn't always use them.
We're talking a lot about the power of Inoue, but as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, it's the jab.
Toward the end of the last round, and you could see Nieves' confidence just go down a little bit. It looks like Nieves is trying to find somewhere to hide in the ring, and he can't find it. As Inoue, right, and part of the key to his ability to do that is balance and timing.
Beautiful task, because what's impressive about Inoue is
He does need to keep a close eye on Nieves. Nieves is a tough kid, but he is taking a lot of punishment right now. It's a tough and unenviable position, like you just mentioned, to be in.
Well, win or lose, it's
he was trying to lure Nieves into an exchange where he wouldn't have to try to open Nieves' defense. He could just...
Much in between.
I think that's a great point. Thing is big. It's a big part of my life, but I've got an opportunity to do something
and really look devastating. Make some water cooler buzz the next, on Monday at work.
And if Inoue Inoue just keeps walking him down, gets him into the shot, one at authority.
One or two more of those, and Inoue has him ready to go to the body. Yep, there it is.
First time down as a pro for Nieves. First time in the ring with a fight on the left hook to the body of Inoue.
Exactly. No. He'll protect the head, but the body can't move.
With enough authority to change anything. Another left hook to the body. Who you're fighting, where you've been brought up. Learn to...
But Inoue knows he has wounded prey in front of him.
Inoue listening to what Max Kellerman and Andre Ward said. To throw the left hook to the body, it will win you more fights than any other weapon. Another left hook to the body. Another left hook to the body.
A damaging thing to do. Like
Experience from Inoue, only having 13 fights. Good right hand.
Inoue stalking.
There it is.
Another body shot with the left hook. And trying to finish the fight with exactly the prescription offered by that one hurt Nieves as well.
Right back. He's about to win by stoppage, but he's only throwing one hook at a time. And what Andre did against Kovalev is 3, 4.
You ain't gonna have to worry about the referee stopping. I'll stop it. Believe me.
Good. I'm not gonna have to take a lot more punishment, okay?
But I don't see the point in this contest continuing because it's not a contest anymore. We're just waiting for
to the body. Andre Ward against Sergey Kovalev. The legs go.
I literally don't think you should throw another punch other than a hook to the body.
And there's another one, commentators. Yet another sledgehammer left hook to the body. Most
Inoue, where he's not mixing up the attack. He's not
against Oscar De La Hoya, Arturo Gatti against Leonard Doreen. How many times did punch in boxing?
The attack. He's not hiding the fact that he wants to throw that left to the body. So and
there's another one.
Experience where he can guard against that shot. He's got to switch it up, throw it right to the body.
Numb beneath the waist. The will goes away. The knockout.
No, he's not. You need to stop it now. You need to see your guy unable to rise from the canvas.
You can see Nieves is keeping that right hand glued to his side right there. That's why you got to switch it up, and it'll be wide open.
That's what he did. He threw the right to the body, and Nieves looked at him like, wait a minute, you're allowed to do
17-1-2. His first loss in the last fight was a decision with which he disagreed. Left hook to the body. Listen to the sound when those left-hand body shots land. That is into it. And with the chance to put on a show now, Inoue is doing it all that often.
Nieves has had enough.
That is a thud. You can hear that all over the arena here at the StubHub Center.
I mean, I just think that's enough. I know he's not dazed in a way like he's a... But
watch from me. In the ring. Come to me. Come to me. I'm ready for the knockout.
To the head, and it's only going to get worse as this fight progresses. Big right hand
to the body.
From Inoue right.
This over and over and over. The sledgehammer left to the body. Right now.
The referee has to keep a close look on the edges in a minute.
Who knows what's going on internally.
And Nieves staggers back to his corner, where trainer Joseph Delgado has a decision to make. So it'll be a technical knockout at the end of round 6.
Nieves' corner stopped it. That's good. I wish he would have stopped it a round earlier.
The official time is the end of round 6. The rule by the referee, KO. The winner and still undefeated, Naoya Monster